The Deluxe standing sling is used with the Elevate, Journey, and Advanced Lift. This sling is excellent for toileting and is easy to fit while providing quick and effective transfers. The Deluxe standing sling comes in multiple sizes: small, medium, large, with an adjustable strap and a non-slip back pad to ensure sling stays in place during transfer. The sling is marked with a size, laundering instructions, and an arrow. The arrow indicates the top of the sling, and the label goes on the outside, away from the resident's body. To determine the correct sling, it must fit around the resident at their waist, with the inner straps extending at a minimum to just beyond midline and attaching with the buckle. And now let's go through the steps of transferring residents with the Elevate. Before performing a resident transfer, always check two things. 1. Make sure the battery is charged, and 2. Ensure you have the correct sling size. The sling size should be recorded on the resident's care or service plan. For a bed to chair transfer, ask the resident to sit at the edge of the bed. Place the sling behind the resident's back and under their arms, with the arrow up and label on the outside. Then fasten the belt together while listening for an audible click. Slowly guide the lift toward the resident, aiding them in placing their feet on the tray if needed. Then lock the casters once the lift is in position. You can remember this by saying, "Lock to load." There are only 3 steps needed to connect the resident to the lift. First, adjust the knee pad to just below the kneecap. Second, place the safety belt behind the resident's legs. And third, attach the sling to the cradle. Often the question is asked as to which color loop of the sling should be used. Here's a tip for creating a safe, comfortable transfer. First, have the resident in an upright or close to upright position. If you, the caregiver, have to use force or effort to place the strap on the cradle, then stop and simply select the next color. Now that the resident has been connected to the lift, simply ask them to hold on to the cradle. They can hold on at any point of the cradle as long as their arms are outside the straps of the sling. Remember, it's very important that the resident's arms are on the outside of the straps of the sling to prevent the resident from slipping down in the sling. Once you are ready to start, unlock the casters. Inform the resident that they are about to be transferred and ask if they are ready. One caregiver will activate the lift by pushing the up arrow button on the hand pendant, while another caregiver cues the resident to maintain their grip on the lift. If appropriate, cue the resident to come to standing. Adjust the adjustable strap on the sling as necessary for comfort and safety. Be sure the resident is raised to a comfortable height. This is ideally an upright position just short of full knee extension, with the whole feet, toes and heels, firmly on the foot pads. Move the lift to the desired location. Be sure the straight line drive is not dropped over the caster when laterally moving the lift. Position the resident for lowering to ensure proper positioning. The back of the resident's knees should touch the end destination. Remove the sling straps from the Elevate. Remove the safety belt from around the legs before bringing the Elevate away from the resident. Then remove the sling from around the resident, being careful to avoid any friction. Be sure you have practiced with coworkers and have been certified on the competency checklist before using the lift with a resident. Thank you for helping us ensure safety and comfort for you and the residents you care for.